Hello, my name is Alberto, and this is assignment number 2 of data visualization. It's called Visualizing Open Data. The dataset that I will be using is called 120 Years of Olympic History. It was uploaded by Randy H. Griffin to Kaggle, and it has a Creative Commons license. It includes all the basic information on all the athletes that have ever participated in the Olympics, as well as whether they won a medal or not, and which type of medal, if any. We will focus only on the Summer Olympics, since the Winter Olympics were introduced much later. And we have 222,552 entries, which are all the participants that have ever been to the Olympics. The Olympic motto is Sidius Audius Fortius, which is Latin for faster, higher, and stronger. So I could easily see how being faster and stronger is an advantage for basically any given sport, but I was wondering if height was truly a general advantage and not only an advantage for some specific sports. So in order to answer that question, I created this visualization, which I hope is pretty self-explanatory. We have height in centimeters in the y-axis and sport in the x-axis. I chose, out of the 66 sports, I chose the 5 sports that are most emblematic and that have a higher participation rate across history. And obviously the color is the color of the medal that athletes won, if any. So we can see that for athletics and swimming, the highest box plot is that of gold medalists. So we can see that the motto holds true in this case, as it almost perfectly outlines a podium, with medalists being generally higher than non-medalists. For cycling, it's maybe a little less obvious, but again, medalists are generally, in average, taller than non-medalists. For gymnastics, I was actually pretty curious because I know that a lot of the bodyweight training exercises that gymnasts do are actually easier to perform if they are shorter. So we can see that the box plots are kind of inverted, with most medalists being generally shorter than non-medalists. And with shooting, we can see that maybe as expected, it's practically irrelevant. Height is practically irrelevant, as we see a very similar spread both for medalists and non-medalists. And in total, combining all 66 sports, we can see that actually the motto holds perfectly true. The box plots again almost perfectly outline a podium, and medalists are in average quite a bit taller than non-medalists. So I guess that I got my answer, and that for all 66 sports, height is generally an advantage, except for some, such as gymnastics. Thank you very much for your time.